Hi everybody and welcome to the Team Tomey Inner Circle Weekly Meetup. Good to see everybody here tonight. We've got Cynthia, David, Fred, Gary, Hugh, Kate, Larry, Lee, Moses, Osahar, Peggy, Randall, Tom, and Ulysses. Ulysses, am I saying that right? Poor Osahar, took me forever to say his name right, so if I get your name wrong, I totally apologize. Randy says in the crowd cheers when we got to your name, right? Ulysses says yes. Okay, good. Wow, guys, I'm getting better at this whole name thing. Oh, you know, when you learn to read. All right, guys. So tonight we're going to continue on with talking about traffic. The last two webinars I did were about traffic. The first one, we covered the whole have a foundation, have a Google presence. Last one, we covered the Facebook friend method. And this one, we're going to be covering the Facebook group guest content method. Now, some of you guys may have seen me cover this, but I'm going to explain it tonight and show you exactly how you can get started with it. Gary says you got the name Gary right. Well, there's, bonuses. Least I can get the normal names I can get. It's the ones that, throw in a couple of things that I'm not used to. And I'm just like, please let me get this name right. All right, guys. So, like I said, tonight is the Facebook group guest content method. So we're going to be going over to Facebook. I always give a disclaimer before I open up my Facebook page. If you're easily offended, I recommend that you leave this webinar because there is no telling what will pop up on Facebook when I go into my profile. I have friends from all over the world from all kinds of different backgrounds, very diversified, and some don't know what is and isn't appropriate to post on Facebook, including me sometimes. So here we go. Everybody holds their breath to see what's coming. Aw, that's sweet. I like when I see this kind of stuff when I open up my Facebook. David says, lost the sound. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Did you guys lose sound? Sound cut out briefly? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta love GoToWebinar. Okay, everybody can hear me. Okay, so this whole Facebook... Gary says lost only for about 30 seconds. Okay. All right, so this method that I want to teach you tonight is basically you having your foundation. We've covered this. And you're going to be using Facebook traffic to get traffic to your foundation, whatever your foundation should be. That definitely needs to be something that's building your list, okay? So the way this works is you want to search for groups that are related to your niche. And you want to go into those groups, see what they're talking about, contact the group owner and say, hey, I've created this article, this video, whatever, on this topic. I see a lot of people talking about it in your group. I would like to create it exclusively for your group. Would you be willing to let me do that? And just explain that, there's going to be a link in it to your page, but nothing, not your affiliate link or anything like that. You want to just be, hey, I'm just going to drop a link to my thing in there if that's okay with you, okay? If they say no, oh well, go on to the next person, okay? So, if we draw this out, and last week, guys, did I do, give me a second, let me see if I created a checklist or a cheat sheet here. So if we go back to Team Tomey webinars. Okay, I didn't. So I need to go back through that and give you guys kind of a traffic cheat sheet. Let's do this. So new, actually let's do paste, and we'll call this one, I'll go back to that. Actually I need to go back to the very first one. I want to give you guys something that you can print out for each of these things. So getting started with traffic I'll do for you guys, and then the Facebook friend method I'll do for you guys. And then tonight is going to be Facebook group guest content method. Okay, so I'll get all that done for you guys. Gary says, lost, hear you fine, just for a second or two. Lisa, son or daughter? I don't know what you're talking about, Lee. Did I talk about a kid? All right, Facebook group guest content method, if we could get that to open. And that way you guys will have these nice little sheets that you can print out and use. Okay, so step 1. Find Facebook groups in your niche. So if I was doing that for, let's use my planner niche, okay? So I'm going to look for planner groups. Christian planner family, passion planner, chat forum. Passion planner is actually like a brand of planner, so I don't want to do that one. The Darling Happy Planners, they get 2,000 members. They got 2,000 members in there. Mambi, the Happy Planner Divas. Planners Gone Wild. Not sure what that is. We'll see. Planners with Manners. We'll see what this is. There's 14,000 members in that. Planner Street Group. I Heart Planners, 10,000 members. You want to look for the big groups. Recollections, Planners, Lovers, Event Planners. That's what I'm looking for. Christian Planner Journal and Craft Fellowship. We'll see what that is. Chasing Planner Peace. The Honeybee Shop Planner Hive. All right, so I have found a lot in here. A couple of these I am actually a part of. So this one, let's see what they're about. Hello, darling planner. I recently heard someone say that life can be all rainbows and unicorn. Well, you know what? In here it can be. We're a group of happy planners who get together online to share friendship, files, photos. I really wanted to spell that with an F, and fun. Do you love to plan? Do you love free printables for your happy planner? Do you love to connect with other planners even if they share non-planner related things about their life and their quest to feel connected? Well then, sugar, you have found your home. Welcome, love, Wendy. All right, so join group. And now I wait to be added to the group, okay? So let's see this one. Planners Gone Wild is an online community for those who love to plan, who use binders, spiral bound, homemade, disc planners, journals. Sweet. And how many people are in this group? 50,000 members. Definitely want to join that group. And Planners with Manners. Was born out of a live IG story, was on IG Live speaking about creating a movement where planner girls could have a happy, positive, safe place to plan in peace with other like-minded planner girls. Angie stated the group needed a name, and Liv came up with, asked me to post it. Okay, there's a huge need in the planner community for positivity and love. Our mission with this is happily plan, promote positivity in the community. Rules. So I'm not sure if this is about planners. I think so. But let's see how many people are in here before. Okay, yeah, 14,000 members. I'm definitely want to join that group. How did you hear about PWM? I found you guys on Facebook when I was looking for groups for this hobby that I love so much. Did I just spell hobby wrong? Hobby? I thought hobby was Hobbie. See, I don't even, okay, thank you for the grammar. Can't read, can't spell. Awesome, I am your fearless leader who can't say names or spell. Okay, so we're going to wait and see if we can get in these groups. See if anybody... Nope, not added yet. That's okay. The I Heart Planners group. Home organizing and planning. That sounds good. 10,000 members. Awesome sauce. Recollections. You love planning, planners, especially the recollection. This is Inspire. Okay, so join group. And I know what these Mambi and the Happy Planner and all that stuff is because, like I said, I'm in this niche. Ooh, the Happy Planner group. I would love to get in this group and get my stuff in there. Join group. Do you know what a Mambi Happy Planner is? Absolutely. Okay. Yes. Sorry guys, I kind of take on the persona of planner people when I start looking at this stuff. We decided to create this group. Christian setting. There's only like 4,000 members in this one. I found a lot more with a lot more people in it, so I'm just going to say no to that. That has nothing to do with it being a Christian place. I'm a Christian, but I just don't want to waste my time. This one only has 1,700 members. Now, guys, you might be in a smaller niche where that's big for a group. Obviously, it's not for me. The Honeybee Shops Planner Hive. Exclusive group for all your planner bees out there. In this group, you will see new items for anyone else. Okay, so let's join group. Oh, wait, I didn't even look at... Okay, so there's like 6,000 members in there. All right, so I have not been approved for any of these so far. That's okay, because like I said, I am in some of these. So we're going to find... Where's my planner groups? Join digital planners and journals worldwide. How many members are in this thing? 2,645, okay? So I would need to next, once I get approved for these, find Facebook groups in your niche and join them. Join the groups with the biggest member, with the biggest amount of members first. Step 2, see what they are talking about. Look for questions people are asking, and this will give you ideas to create, ideas for content you can create. All right, so if I come in here, I see a couple of you guys might have questions. So you can drink coffee. So let's see what we got going here. These people are really dropping their Etsy links. Do you guys create your calendars from scratch or use a script? Curious to know what you all do. All right, so since I know a lot about this niche, how to create calendars for your planner from scratch, or how to use a script to create your planner from scratch would be a thing I could create for this group. Step 3, make a list of topics you could create content for. So that's one thing I could do. So if I pull out, I'm just going to pull up Notepad to kind of keep track here. I could also do one I'm just going to find a couple more here. Hey baby, can you print pages? I want to make a memory diary for our new and very premature granddaughter and her parents. I want to do it digital, but I want it to be a proper book eventually. Does that make sense? Will you keep your granddaughter in her prayers? This is my godson story. He's now 6. Thank you. Let's see here. I use the Book Creator app. It will give you a digital book that you can export as a PDF and print. You can also use the GoodNotes app. You can export a page or an entire journal as a PDF in GoodNotes. All right, so how to create a digital planner in GoodNotes and export it as a physical planner. So you guys see what I'm doing here? Everybody see what I'm doing here? Anybody have questions about this so far? Give you guys just a few seconds. All right, I don't see anybody saying anything except for, yep, I got it. Okay, so now, once you, somebody just let me into their thing. You're now a member of the Honeybee Shop's Planner Hive. Yay! Let's see what these people are talking about. I could keep going, but I'm not going to, okay? So this is just, she's got a really cool shop on Etsy. This is how I know her. Guys, I'm really into this stuff. You are now a member of the Darling Happy Planners. Yay, I'm in another group. See how fast that goes? All right, so now step 4. Create 2 to 3 pieces of content and place them on your blog if you don't already have content on your blog. Step 5. Go to the admins in your group. Tell them you saw a couple of people asking questions about XYZ, and this is, fill in the what thing are you going to be creating. So I could say, hey, I saw a couple of people asking about how to take a digital planner and turn it into a physical planner. I know how to do that, and I'd like to create a video for the group showing them how to do it. This video will be, just for this group. I won't put it anywhere else. Is it okay if I do that? Or you can say, I've created an article that'll help them do that. A video is going to be way better. Plus, you can mention your website a lot easier in a video, and there's no, maybe they'll say, yeah, you can create the article, and then when you create the article or tutorial or whatever, and it's text-based and you put it in there, and there's a link to your site, they may come in and, delete it, even though they told you that you could. So I prefer to create videos, okay? Because I've never had anybody go, oh, you mentioned your name in that video, you need to take that down, okay? So go to them, ask them if you can. The ones who say you can't, get out of the group. Don't waste your time in there, okay? Unless you really like what's shared in the group and stuff like that. But I am basically joining these groups to figure out what people want in this niche and to use them to get traffic to my stuff, okay? This is a great, legit way to do this. Hold on, I see a couple of people. Gary says, Liz, these are topics for what you will share with the new Facebook group? No. These topics, I will create the content around, then I will go to the admins and ask them if I can share it in their group. Gary says, I get it. Okay. Fred says, the same methodology can be applied to any distribution channel, i.e. the old download page, ad method, YouTuber video description, where forum, signature, said you kinda. This is kind of like guest blogging more than anything. But you're just going to the groups on Facebook because that's where everybody's focus is right now in doing this. Okay. Step 5, go to the admin in your group. Tell them you saw a couple of people asking questions about XYZ and ask if you can create exclusive content to help those in the group. Step 6, create it. Tell the admin again you have it done and you're posting it. And then post it, okay? Now this does take a little time, but if you actually go into these groups that are bigger, like what I'm showing you here, it's well worth the time. I have done this in the planner niche, and I have gotten a lot of people to my squeeze page and on my list using this tactic, okay? It's just taking traffic from these Facebook groups that already have people in them and bring them to your squeeze page, your list builder, whatever it is. David says, this is a different approach to FB groups for traffic than I have seen. I love it. Yeah, nobody teaches this. And this is stuff I've been doing for over a year now, and it works great. Everybody get this tactic? Everybody understand how it works? Any questions on using it? Kate says, great. Ulysses says, yes. Kate says, easy peasy. Osar says, I get it. Larry says, no one but Liz teaches it. Exactly. David says, crystal clear. All right. Awesome, guys. Give everybody a few seconds, see if anybody has any questions for moving on. So I'm going to get out of this while I wait on you guys here. See how many of these groups I get in. Probably all of them. Come on, mouse. What are you doing? There we go. Sometimes you have to beat on it to get it to work right. Dale says a smart tactic. Cool. All right, guys, so there's another traffic tactic that you can use. If you're following along here, you should be getting some traffic. Anybody use what I taught last year? Anybody get their last week? Anybody get their foundation set up? Have you been working on your Google Presence? show you guys what I've been doing. My SEO team messed up a couple of things, so I had to create a new Google Plus account. So let me show you guys what I'm doing over on Google Plus. So this is my Google Plus account, nothing fancy or anything like that. I use Snappa to create this. Uploaded my profile picture. I've made a few posts. I'm going to be posting every day something new. I made a couple of collections, so I have like marketing tactics that work. This all links to my stuff. Then I have the getting started with an online business. Put some stuff in there. These are my two main things. Stuff from people I follow. So I want to be sharing stuff from others too. So like I was talking about how I'm using Audible to listen to books, and then I read them faster, and I just go through the hardcover books kind of thing. I mentioned Chris Galubo. I forget how to say his name. He's awesome. I absolutely love his books. I just have listened to Side Hustle and Born for this, so I put that here. Got a little comment about it. I've gotten a lot more followers. I have now 471. I started with like 400, I think. And I just did this yesterday, I think. So it's probably not going to get me a lot of traffic, but it's going to help with my Google presence thing. Fred says, don't need to read aloud. I thought Google was going away. Google Plus was going away. I was like, yeah, I didn't get that memo. Not that I know of. I'm using it to create a web presence, basically. And let's see what happens. Let's sign out of everybody. Cynthia says, you get pics on Pexels? Never heard of Pexels. Yeah, really, never heard of it. I use Snappa for everything. All right, let's search. Okay, nothing moving yet. And I'm trying to get to the point where I can get, I was showing you guys the other night, and I had this for a minute, but my SEO guys, I don't know what happened, if something got moved or what, but I want to have this pop up when people search for my name. And this is it's a thing from Google that you have to go through and be selected for. So it's an ordeal. David says, almost done with my free report. Bought Optimized Spreads yesterday. Way to go. Gary says this is going fishing where there's lots of fish. Clever strategy. Exactly. All right. What am I searching for in Pexels? Let's go take a look at what Cynthia is recommending here. Okay, so it's just a stock photo site. Oh, cool. So it's a Creative Commons license. Oh, okay. I see now. Very cool. Very cool. That's a good little resource there. Thanks, Cynthia. All right, guys. So, last call for questions on the tactic that I've taught tonight or anything we've covered regarding traffic, and then I'm going to take questions about your individual businesses. Cynthia says I'm creating some e-covers and I get them from here. That's awesome that it's Creative Commons, all those pictures. Sweet. Get discovered. Put your photos in front of millions of visitors and promote your website, blog, or social media profile. This is brilliant. This is effing brilliant. Monetizing it with some ads. Sorry, the entrepreneur in me's coming out. Anyway. Lee says, I had a phone call equals how do you get guest posts to get traffic link? I have no idea what you're talking about. You want me to just cover what I just covered? There'll be a replay. Randy says, do they require attribution? That can get messy. What do you mean? Norf, I always post them in our Facebook group. Norf asked, how do we access the replay? Or they're always on YouTube. YouTube.com/Liz Tomey. If you have to credit the photo where you use it. It says you don't have to. Dale says, yeah, they had a disclaimer that says attribution is not needed. Sweetness. Brilliant. Brilliant. Somebody had an awesome idea. This is like crowdfunding for images. This is brilliant. And it looks like they've got some really good pictures, so that's cool. I will have to upload some of my stuff here. So I wonder if free download. How you get original size, share Facebook, Twitter. I wonder if you get like a profile and you can put in your stuff. All right, we're not going to play this game tonight. I'm going to come back to this. I'm not going to get distracted. All right, so guys, I don't see any more questions coming in over what I covered. So, does anybody have questions on anything they're working on in their business? Kate says, when you launch a product a second time, is it still a launch or should you call it a special discount or something? I always do it as just a launch. Kate, you're so funny. You get hung up on the littlest things. I just do it as a launch. I'm launching on JVZoo. I'm launching on Warrior Plus. I'm launching on ClickBank. All right, guys, questions. Anything I can help you with in your business? Kate says, thanks. You know I'm not picking on you, Kate. Just don't let the little stuff hang you up. David says, have you ever bought PLR and not received PSD files for the graphics? Yes. Which I don't understand how people do that or why they would do that. If you're giving your people PLR, you need to give them the PSDs too. Gary says, Stripe, what portion of your sales are you using Stripe versus PayPal? I'm not using Stripe at all. Haven't started that yet. Fred says, as I was listening, I was working up from a free with rights non-disclosure agreement for my over-the-shoulder thing. Should I dot this or just wing it? Do the NDA. Fred, I'm going to need you to use your words. Non-disclosure agreement for over-the-shoulder thing. Should I do this or just wing it? Fred says, should I use the non-disclosure or not? Thank you. I don't know. I don't know anything about the legal things. If you don't want people, disclosing what you're teaching them, then use it. If you don't care, then don't use it. Nurse says, oh, I missed it. What is the name of the traffic tactic you covered tonight? I'm late again, sorry. It was called the Facebook group guest content method. All right, guys, last call for questions, and then we're going to wrap it up tonight. Kind of a short night, but the last few webinars have run a little long. But if nobody needs any help with anything they're working on in their business, I'm going to assume you guys are rocking and rolling. Randy says, I missed the crickets. I know. I got the screen done on the lanai today. I had to have the whole lanai screen. They finally got here after the hurricane came through, Irma, like months ago. The screen people have been absolutely hard to get. So finally got them out there. The lanai's nice and screened in again. So hopefully I'll be back on my lanai soon. The weather finally turned back normal. Ugh. Dell says, I have a niche I want to create a membership site in. I want to approach a person who has a group of followers and JV with him. Do you have a sample JV agreement, or where should I look? I don't have a sample JV agreement, and I have no idea where to look. Guys, when it comes to the legal stuff, I'm clueless. I don't know anything about contracts and agreements and all that stuff. Sorry, Dale. Fred says we just had like 6 inches of snow, all mostly melted now. You should be fine. It may as well have snowed 6 inches here. It got down to like, I don't know, 40 degrees, which is insane for here. Randy says, I recommend Small Business Bodyguard for that stuff, for legal stuff. Cool. Thank you, Randy, for the resource. Small Business Bodyguard. All right, guys, that's a wrap. I will get this created, and then the other ones, I'll get step-by-steps for each of them, and make sure you guys get these. I think that's all I wanted to cover tonight. All right, guys, so next week, a new traffic tactic I'll be teaching you, so I'll see everybody next week. Night, guys.